Hey, I'm Matt with Meat Church. Let's make the ultimate chicken and dumplings. Welcome back to my outdoor kitchen. We are making a conscious effort to cook what we call weeknight meals. You can cook these outside like I am, or you can cook these inside. So if you're a longtime Meat Church person, got family members that do nothing but cook inside, send this video to them. We're gonna make what I'm gonna call the ultimate chicken and dumplings. Dumplings, no G. If I didn't do barbecue, this is what I would do. I was born in the South. I was raised on the classic comfort food of chicken and dumplings. My grandmas made this all the time. I'm gonna make a few changes. My grandmother started out with raw chicken. We're actually gonna use a smoked chicken, but you can actually use raw if you want. And we're not gonna use canned biscuits, which both of my grandmothers did. We're actually gonna make drop dumplings, which I think are lighter and fluffier, and they're super easy to make. So let's jump into it. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our Dutch oven fired up here. So this is just like a big pot on your stove. Now my grandmother's always threw raw chicken in a broth and some vegetables, but I wanna increase the flavor. So I'm gonna start out by making a mirepoix. So we need a little fat to get started, just 3 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna melt that down. And then what is a mirepoix? So it's your classic onion, celery, and carrots, 2 to 1 to 1. We're gonna saute all of this down. This is the base for many soups, stocks, etc. This is gonna add a great depth of flavor. This is gonna be way better than just simmering your chicken in stock and raw vegetables. So we're gonna cook these down first before we add the stock of the chicken. Onions with 1 part celery to 1 part carrot. All right, so these vegetables have cooked down. Now we need to add some chicken stock. All right, we've got our chicken stock in. So now let's bring in our chicken. Right, usually, like I said in the beginning, when people make chicken and dumplings, they just put raw chicken in and you're gonna simmer raw chicken for 18-20 minutes and it's gonna be done. But to add a depth of flavor and a little smoke element, I'm actually gonna use a chicken that we smoked. And so this was a 6-pound chicken, seasoned it with Meat Church Gospel all purpose and just smoked it till it was 165 degrees. And I'm just gonna break it down and throw it in. If you wanna use a raw chicken, I typically buy them whole and just break it down just like I'm about to do here because that's the cheapest way to buy chicken. Just find the joint there and separate. Same thing here, find the joint, separate, easy peasy. Now the skin is gonna be an optional thing. I usually say chicken skin is the tastiest part of the chicken, but if you're cooking with raw, simmering here, it can be kind of slimy, so usually I will remove it. So kind of up to you how much of it you want to include in your dish. For the breast, I'm just gonna find the backbone here. I'm gonna slice right on the inside of it and then just kind of press the breast out and just kind of fillet right underneath along the bone, just like so. And I'm gonna cut that into 2 or 3 pieces when I drop it in. All right, so a lot of flavor right there. I think I'm gonna throw it in on the breast. We'll cut that in just a couple of pieces. We're gonna drop it all in the stock. You take this opportunity to go ahead and take it off the bone if you want. Otherwise, you're gonna take it off the bone after you pull it back out of here. All right, at this point, I'll just pick up your chicken and anything extra you got on here, I'll scrape it off and put it in here. And then this stuff is all already cooked, but you want it to come together. So I'm gonna give it at least 15 minutes of simmering, and then we're gonna call it good. All right, that's starting to simmer. I'm gonna cover that up, let that simmer, clean this up, and we're gonna make our dumplings. This is really pretty easy. Drop dumplings are my preference over store-bought biscuits. You just can't get rid of the taste of a store-bought biscuit, in my opinion. So 1 egg, whisk it or mix it up. I use a fork more times than a whisk, personally. A little bit of milk, flour, and the key, a little baking powder. All right, once you start to get it mixed up, I've diced up a little bit of fresh parsley, and this does a couple things. It's gonna give you some really nice color on the dumplings and also a bit of freshness. So it's optional, but I think it works nice. And if you really want to kick up the flavor just a little bit, we're gonna put in a little bit of our seasoned salt. So a lot of people use a little bit of salt. I'd prefer to use our seasoned salt. Now these are gonna be delicious little dumplings, way better than a canned biscuit. Mix that up, and then you wanna get a little butter in here, which can be tricky. So I get super cold butter out of the fridge and just kind of grate it in. You want a couple tablespoons, so I'm gonna do this twice, about half now, mix it together, and then add some more. Well, it's been 15 minutes. Smells awesome. Now we're gonna take these, the dumpling mixture here, and you can see you want them to be thick enough, so that's pretty thick, because if they're not, when you scoop these in, they're just gonna lay across this like a big pancake. So this doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that, but get you a nice Nice spoonful, and then just dollop it in. All right, now that they're in, we're gonna put the lid on. This will help them steam. It needs about 10 minutes for them to kind of plump up. And then we're gonna strain those and the chicken out, and we're gonna make our gravy. All right, it's time. Kill the fire here, and we're gonna use a spider to ladle out our dumplings. Put them on a plate, set them aside. All right, now we need to spider out our chicken, and it's okay if you get some of the vegetables in here because we're gonna actually shred this chicken off to the side. All right, now we wanna strain out all this delicious liquid so that we can make gravy. You want as much as you can get, so take a spoon, spatula, whatever, and press all of this down. All right, that's all strained out. Let's set that to the side. We're gonna turn our fire back on. Okay, we're gonna return all this delicious liquid. Now we're gonna mix up some flour and water. We're gonna add to it to thicken that up to make a gravy. All right, just gonna mix up some water and flour. Okay, we're gonna add that to our pot, stir it and let it thicken. All right, so you can see that this gravy is nice and thick, smells delicious. So we're going to take our shredded chicken, dump it back in. Now I'm gonna season with a little bit of our Blanco. You can use salt and pepper, but Blanco tastes way better. Now we're just gonna slip those dumplings right back on top. Man, these look unbelievable. Big, plump dumplings up there, little green parsley sticking out. Smells awesome. Well, these are done. These look awesome. I'm gonna move them over here. These are ready to serve, so I gotta get a plate, serve these up, and see how we did. Well, I've scooped some out in a bowl here. I've added a little bit of fresh parsley for color, and I've let it cool off quite a bit. It was atomic, as y'all saw, and it's time to get in here. So I'm going to just kind of get me a big old piece of that dumpling there, and the chicken, need a full bite. Ooh, let me show you that. Look inside that fluffy dumpling. I'm telling you, way better than canned biscuits. Gotta do that. And the beauty of doing a whole chicken, you get white meat, dark meat, a little bit of everything in there, but a ton of meat nonetheless. So here we go. Unbelievable. Sorry, Mom, that's better than yours. I'm not gonna lie, it's epic. We've been making this all winter. My whole family loves it. It's even better the next day. I don't know why leftovers seem to be better the next day. Flavors meld together even more in the refrigerator overnight, but you have to make this. This is in our weeknight playlist. It's in our comfort food playlist. It gets no better than this. Appreciate you guys being here. See y'all next week.